have been cancelled. No one should live like this. We should go somewhere else. Do we not wonder where the ducks have gone? No? This is the coldest weather I have experienced in my entire life. The polar vortex. Insane temperatures. The worst was we landed in Cincinnati, and then when we got here to the venue, we jumped out of the car and then we ran in. I was freezing, I ran in and I got inside. And then I learned that in Cincinnati, you should not tell people about the weather because apparently you guys are the only ones who are allowed to feel things. Because I said to one of the guys backstage, I was like, ooh, it's cold. And he was like, oh, this is not cold. So what? Yeah, this is not cold. I said, oh no, I guess I'm cold. He said, no, you're not cold. I'm very much, I'm cold. He said, no, trust me, you're not cold. Trust me, I'm me. I know how I feel. He's like, no, you should have been here on Tuesday. That was cold. It was cold up. Relative. It is still cold. Shit is ridiculous. I've never been this cold in my life. This week was one of the worst weeks I've ever experienced as a human. You know, have you ever been mugged by wind? My jacket was holding on to me for dear life. He was like, dude, you need a sweater. Come on. It was so cold, if the police pulled me over and they were like, put your hands up, I would have been like, no! Shoot me! Bullets will warm me up. I've also never worn this many layers of clothing. When if you come from Africa, you never have to dress like this. This is never a thing. I'm not used to it. I've got to wear pants, and then I've got to wear long pants under those pants, and then another layer of pants, and I don't know where you put the socks over the thing or under the thing. You got a layer under your top, and then your top, and then a jacket, and then a hat. And let me tell you something. If someone cheats on you in this weather, they meant it. There's no, it just happened. No, it did not just happen. You had every opportunity to stop when you took off the second pants, and then the third pants, and then the fourth pants, and then the under thing. You knew what you were doing. We are here in Cincinnati. This is fun. Ohio, I have such cool, fun memories of Ohio. The first time I came to Ohio, I went to Cleveland, right? And, I don't know if it's a loop. I remember I just got to Cleveland, and I come from South Africa, and I got to Cleveland, and I was like, whoa, we should have been sending them money. Wow, this is rough. Man. And the craziest thing is, I was wearing a LeBron James t-shirt. Now, here's the thing. I didn't really follow basketball. I didn't know who was who. I just bought this t-shirt because it traveled well and it didn't wrinkle. That's the only reason I bought it. So I had a LeBron James t-shirt, and then I went to Cleveland, and this was literally just after he had made the decision. It's like 3 weeks off. Yeah, exactly. I had no clue, and no one told me. So I'm walking through the streets, and literally people are just like, yeah, you asshole! And I'm just like, I was like, this place is the most racist place I've ever been. Piece of trash! And I was like, wow, I just hated Cleveland. I was like, those people are horrible. They walked down the street and the things they said about me. And then I wore the shirt another day, and my friend was like, wait, what's that LeBron? And then I told him, and he was like, oh yeah, that's why you wore the most hated person at that time shirt. Irony would happen when he went back, and then he won the championship. I went back to Cleveland, and I wore the same t-shirt, and it was the most amazing. Everyone on the streets was like, cool t-shirt, man, yeah! No, you assholes!